Possibly these two provinces is fine enough. I think that's like those gaps are pretty much the same size. I think it must be like a, I don't know, just some like map draw problem, but still it's fairly annoying to be honest. Okay, let's retake this Irish province. One thing I think would be nice would be if you gained legitimacy for destroying some pretender rebels. I think that'll be a fairly realistic improvement to the game, but it's not to be, I guess. Keep these guys in Scotland, and I mean we've got 43 legitimacy, but because we just went to a Regents Council, that's going to go right down, which is annoying. Oh, I forgot about the new tech path. I'm going to take out these rebels first. I kind of want to chase them, but okay, so let's click on the icon up here, then click on the cavalry and change them out to Latin Knights. You can see we didn't take as much of a morale shock there, but it's because there aren't that many regiments that are actually cavalry in our army, so it's not too big of a hit. Leave these guys on rebels, send our fleet down to London, I guess. Rolling ammo. Keep these guys in hunt rebels. Take care of them. That'll take care of them. What's our mission? Vassalize Holland. Yes, I remember. And it is 1432, so we can declare war on them. Well, if we were in a Regents Council, and I think we're going to be for the next 4 years, which is really annoying. Oh, we're at 5 magistrates as well, so when you get high enough prestige, you do get this option to endorse your culture, which gives you 8 cultural tradition, but the loss of like 10 prestige, which is really one of the most lopsided deals, not in our favour, that I've ever seen. You really don't want to accept that one. Just do the commission painting. Just losing 10 prestige is pretty ridiculous. I mean, any stage of the game, to be honest. Well, we are at 70% army attrition. We could get a pretty decent army reformer, but I really want to get a legitimacy guy, or maybe a stability guy, because I'm thinking of switching to an empire, you know, while no wars are evidently on the horizon, and we're in a pretty decent position right now. And you can see, I think you can check, oh, it doesn't let you check, but, and if we change, it might swap who's actually in charge of the country, so we might get a leader straight away, but I'm not certain on that, so don't hold me to it. Yeah, we'll recruit a stability guy, level 4, that's pretty decent. And where we pretty far ahead in government tech, so if you right click these little markers here, that means they'll like be locked in place. So like if we lock all these except for government tech, and then we want to increase our spending in stability, then it'll only take the spending from the government tech, because that slider isn't locked, but all these are. So we'll shut up to 10.2 for now, because we want to regain stability as fast as possible. Wow, Portugal is getting destroyed. Kind of surprised that Castile's managed to pull themselves out of the hole that they dug for themselves. Looks like Portuguese. Well, yeah, looks like they lost a bunch of Egyptian provinces as well. Ah, well. Oh, it's really tempting. I may as well go for it right now. I know this is probably a pointless save, but we may as well, just in case things go horribly wrong. And we'll change to an empire. See, right, at -1 stability, which isn't nice. If you go to our revolt risk mode, it's not. It's It's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be, but still, you know. Where's our government? Here we go, Empire. You see we get plus 0.6 yearly magistrates, which is really nice, and plus 0.25 morale of armies, which is really good, especially early on in the game, where that would have like a bigger effect on the morale, since we're only at, well, we were at 3.64, now we're at 3.92, which is good. Will we get any leader though? It doesn't look like it. A shame, to be honest. So, so you can see our income has dropped right down to 19, so I mean, as long as we're not in the negatives right now, that's perfectly fine. July next year before. Wow, these really do come at the worst possible time. Alright, guess the end is nigh, I'll pick that one. And it looks like, alright, I'm gonna take the trade one down as well. Just because we need this to go up as fast as possible, especially with that. No, stay down. Whoa, I'm over here. Oh, looks like Denmark took province and Finland was released. Not too important, to be honest. Lancashire, Vermandois. Yeah, you can see we'll be getting significantly more rebellions this time around. Wow, plus level 5 ambassador. I think that's worth taking. Well, yeah, I think that's worth taking actually. I mean, he's not going to be hugely important right now, but it doesn't mean we're in last, but we are at 1,000 ducats right now, so it's not too huge of an issue. So, just a matter of not getting in any wars right now. Okay, it'll be June this year, then we get our stability back up. May as well commission some more paintings, keep our cultural tradition up. There we go, back to... And there we go, we're no longer in the minus. What the hell? I'm impressed, I really am. It's kind of depressing. I mean, we have to wait another 2 years before it goes up again. Oh, thank God. This is kind of a nice little event. I mean, you can gain one narrow-minded, or you can gain one stability, and usually the stability is the way to go. So, we've cancelled out the effect of that horrible comet-sighted event. What's this? Romage from Portugal. May as well. Yeah, it looks like Castile really brought it to them there. Took a few provinces from them. I don't see Castile falling again, to be honest. Oh, sweet, government tech 6. It lets you build an embassy, and if you don't want embassies, basically it's a building that increases the amount at which you burn off infamy, which it's a good building if you've got the money for it, because it can be like, it's like 400 ducats, something like that, so it's fairly expensive. And yeah, it looks like the Golden Horde has pretty much collapsed in, well, in the Balkans for at least. It still looks fairly powerful in Russia and Crimea and Georgia. But yeah, whenever the Golden Horde collapses, it usually leaves like all these, you know, provinces in the middle of nowhere that tend not to get taken for a really long time, but we'll see how long it takes this time. This causal kind of leaves a fairly big power vacuum for Ottomans, which if they fill, they'll be in a pretty powerful position. And then again, that's kind of the same for other countries like Montenegro here and Wallachia and Hungary especially. I was about to say if I was our ambassador. Okay, our guy's almost at 14 and he's got, what's this? Still decided to transfer into chaos. Lose 2. Have to take this order until Hans lasts for only 1 year, that's not too bad. Hitting the decentralization though, that's going to be a pain. Because that means our next slider is pretty much guaranteed to go to centralization. Oh, it was anyway, since the you see now we changed an empire, the arrows move further to the left so we can get even more centralization this time. Woo, back to 0 stability. Apparently we were losing money. Weird. Okay, we're gonna have to control this one ourselves. Actually, no we don't. One thing I've noticed is if you leave like a fleet here between two provinces that are separated by an ocean, the army that's hunting down rebels will automatically board into the fleet and then unload like from England to Ireland, which is really useful. So it means you just gotta worry about where your fleet is and how many cogs it's got. Oh sweet, here we go. Can change slider. Okay, that's really... I was hoping we'd get the... I wasn't hoping, I was kind of dreading that we'd get the stability event again, but... No, we didn't. General Pacific instead. I will take care of that next time we're in a war. No point wasting army tradition right now. So you saw there it kind of bounced between Ireland and England there. There we go, we've got a leader. So our yearly legitimacy shall... There we go, it's going up by 0.50%. So 784, that's not bad. To be honest, that's pretty good. That melee rank's going to help a lot, especially if you convert him to a general. Here we go. You see, that's a really good general. Oh, another bit of lag there, not too bad. I'm thinking of declaring war. Hopefully we've still got the, damn it we don't. Looks like we have to cancel our mission. If you don't, with this, it's something weird about the subjugation missions is that if you don't declare, if you leave it for too long, that subjugation casus belli will go away, but you'll still have the mission. So, and then at that point, you know, it's not worth taking the -2 stability yet. So we'll cancel that mission, hopefully get a decent one. Conquer Poitou. Oh, that's really good actually, because that means when we declare war on them next, which I think is going to be pretty soon, since I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we've got no truces right now, so it's run out, so we can declare war on them again. That means, on top of taking up all our cores that we still need, if we conquer Poitou, that'll become a core as well, so that's nice, and that'll kind of join us up with Aquitaine as well. And what's France's army looking like? I mean, still at 38,000, I'm impressed. Considering how many territories they lost. So you can imagine how big their army would be if they had all of what modern day France is. Pretty scary, to be honest. So might wait till we're at least 1 stability first before I declare war on France. You can see there we've got the conquest casus belli on top of the reconquest one. So they're allied with Foy, Orleans, Berry and Trier, which is these two here. I don't know where Foy is. Actually, where is Foy? Oh, Foy's down here and Trier is down here, so I don't see any of them doing too much. Oh, looks like Brabant's having rebel problems again. There we go, took care of them for them. Send these guys to Cambrai. These guys are... Oh yeah, I forgot about High now. We'll get them into an alliance as well, why not?